Sondok-C is a rare kinetic submachine gun released during the Red War at the launch of Destiny 2. This was a much different time. Weapon rolls were fixed, loadouts were double primary, and the game had a slower pace. Many Guardians who played PvP around that time may recall some of the old meta weapons, some examples being Might of Multitool, Better Devils, Uriel's Gift, and, of course, Antiope-D. Sondok-C is the nearly identical rare variant of Antiope-D, and as it is currently the only one obtainable, this weapon is the subject of my breakdown. With the start of the 2022 Festival of the Lost, a new batch of ongoing sandbox changes was released, including changes for precision frame submachine guns. Changes which nerfed the Zoom of Shirai's Wrath and Friction Fire, but buffed the PvP damage of the archetype as a whole. These adjustments have made Sondok-C, and Antiope-D if you have one, the most consistent high zoom SMGs in the game for the Crucible, and I'll detail exactly why that is later. This video will cover its stats and perk pool, weapon behavior, obtainability, recommended rolls, and overall performance in both PvE and PvP activities. Hopefully, by the end of this, you'll have just a little more information to work with and make your next build. Let's break this down. At base, Sondok-C has 57 range, 31 stability, 19 handling, 24 reload speed, 27 magazine size, 50 aim assistance, 0 airborne effectiveness, 13 zoom, and 87 recoil direction. It is a 600 rounds per minute precision frame with a base damage falloff of 17.73 meters. In PvP, it deals 23.8 crit and 17 body, needing 7 crit 2 body to heal all resilience tiers with a time to kill of 0.8 seconds. In PvE, it deals 1444 crit and 1030 body against Carl. Compared to the average legendary kinetic 600 precision submachine gun, Sondok-C has fairly unremarkable stats. Above average range and reload speed with below average stability, handling, airborne effectiveness, and zoom. The base stat package isn't anything special. It has everything expected out of a precision SMG. Good range, high recoil direction, low handling, and all that. The draw here is the perk pool, with a small but very strong selection available. Column 1 has 2 optic perks, GB Iron and SC Hollow. While GB Iron grants a nice boost to range and handling, it is not the important perk here. SC Hollow grants 13 range and 4 zoom, at the cost of -5 handling. When applied, this brings the zoom value of Sondok-C to 17, the highest zoom available on submachine guns. Currently, this is the only obtainable precision frame SMG with a zoom stat higher than 15. This high zoom is what gives this weapon its incredible consistency, though I'll cover that more later. Column 2 has ricochet rounds and tactical mag. Ricochet rounds is a welcome stat boost on any weapon it's available on. With it and SC Hollow applied, Sondok-C reaches a damage falloff of 25.98 meters. For reference, a Shirai's Wrath with 100 range has a damage falloff of 26.17 meters, and Sondok-C will have much more forgiving damage and aim assist falloff due to its higher zoom. As this is a rare weapon, it comes with 3 perk columns, and here in column 3, there is Kill Clip. Reloading after a kill grants a 33% damage increase for 5 seconds. This is generally considered the best damage perk available on automatic weapons for PvP, as it is the largest damage boost on a single weapon kill out of all kill perks. In the end, this is a tiny perk selection with only one good combination, but that one perk combo is so unique and strong it makes a rare weapon genuinely as strong as, if not better than, many God Roll legendaries. All weapon footage and testing have been done on mouse and keyboard with a field of view setting of 105. The immediately noticeable traits of Sondok-C, especially if you are used to lightweight frame submachine guns like Funnel Web and Submission, are its high zoom and low handling. 17 zoom is very high for a submachine gun, being the same zoom value as some pulse rifles like Outbreak Perfected. This makes Sondok-C able to comfortably take engagements at ranges far beyond its competition, especially considering that zoom affects not just damage but aim assist falloff as well. Combined with its high recoil direction of 87, hit registration for crits remained consistent after 30 meters in my experience, a distance that's practically impossible to reach for SMGs. Those who are used to lower zoom SMGs for close quarters engagements may find the zoom of Sondok-C almost claustrophobic in those ranges, though I didn't find this to be an issue after some time. In terms of handling, precision frame submachine guns in general are a bit slow, and this applies even more here as the SC Hollow side has a handling penalty of -5, lowering the stat to a meager 14. Weapons with low handling and high zoom can feel slow to aim down sights with, and that's true here as well, but it's not horrible with the dexterity and targeting mod applied. As a whole, Sondok-C is an incredibly far-reaching submachine gun with great consistency. It's a really smooth shooter, and you will feel how far this weapon reaches, so I say give it a try. This is a rare weapon from the Red War. That means that it's sitting right there in the collections tab for just about everyone except for the freshest of new lights. This also makes it the only obtainable precision frame submachine gun with zoom increasing perks, as everything else with those options are sunset legendaries. As a rare weapon, it unfortunately cannot be infused, so light level enabled activities like Trials of Osiris are effectively off limits. Still, it might work great in control or survival. As for any weapon in Destiny 2, every perk has its own use case, so use the roles that work with yours. I will be pointing out the roles I feel are strong in my use cases, but these are merely recommendations. Despite the opening statement of the segment, this is a rare weapon that cannot be infused and only has 3 perk columns. I cannot think of any practical reasons to use this weapon in PvE content, though maybe someone out there can kill Oryx with this thing after stacking 30 bombs or something, but that just sounds like torture. All weapon performance testing has been done with 1 copy of the appropriate targeting, dexterity, loader, and unflinching mods, and without weapon boosting exotics or class options such as Ophidian Aspect or On Your Mark. Sondok-C is a simple PvP weapon with a simple PvP role. For column 1, take SC Hollow. This is what gives this weapon its 17 zoom, so that's the pick. Column 2, take Ricochet rounds. It's the better stat booster of the two, though Tactical Mag isn't horrible if you need a faster reload. Column 3, there's only Kill Clip, so that's the perk. That is everything perk-wise. It comes with 4 choices, and those are the 2 that are good. As for performance, it's pretty amazing. As mentioned before, this thing shoots smooth and it shoots far. It's one of those weapons where nothing gets in your way and you just point it and shoot. No issues with visibility, flinch, recoil, or even engagement distance, within reason of course. The TTK isn't blazing fast, but it is good at 0.8 seconds, and it only requires 7 crit 2 body, giving you some margin for error. All around, it's an amazing dueling weapon. But that's not all. Sondok-C also has Kill Clip. When activated, the damage is boosted to 31.7 crit and 22.6 body, enough to kill all resilience tiers with 5 crit 2 body with a TTK of just 0.6 seconds. With all crits, that TTK can be pushed to around 30 meters, which just tears through everything in front of you, with the exception of high impact pulse rifles because they are in a league of their own. Now, as much as I love to endorse this weapon, I must reiterate that no weapon is perfect, except for No Time to Explain, and Sondok-C still has the issue of being a little slow. Depending on your preferred gameplay pace, that handling stat just might be too low. Still, for everyone else, it might be the best precision frame SMG out there. Sondok-C is an old rare weapon best remembered, if remembered at all, as the younger sibling to Antiope-D during the double primary stage of the game. But now that it's the only one of its kind still obtainable, alongside a buff to the precision frame archetype, it has become one of the strongest submachine guns in the game due to its incredible zoom combined with access to kill clip. It's not the most conventional option out there. I'm pretty sure most people can't even recall the last time they've used a rare weapon in PvP, but it's got a unique set of perks that give it some incredible strengths that no legendary SMG can currently match. So I say try it out. It might surprise you, and it'll probably be fun. If you've enjoyed this video, a like would be appreciated, and subscribe if you want more. Feel free to comment below with your own experiences, any other weapons you'd like to see, or any changes you want to suggest for the videos in general. Thank you, and take care.